My name is Colin Moyo. I'm the founder of Virid Solutions. We are into manufacturing of ester-based or vegetable-based transformer oil, hydraulic oil, gear oil, and transmission oil. In Zimbabwe, we've got a challenge of importing almost every lubricant and other things that we use for our automotives, our electricity and other things. We are into manufacturing of ester or vegetable-based oils or lubes, which are 100% biodegradable, high flash point, they do not pollute our environment. These oils, we started to manufacture them in 2014. And they've gone through the test from relevant authorities. That includes ZTT, DC, and Standards Association of Zimbabwe. And as of now, we've got customers like one of the biggest manufacturers of transformer, which include Nickel Transformers, Walker Sidley, and we are also engaging ZTT, DC. They've asked us to standardize our operations since it is a project of national interest. Our capacity is of 50 drums, 15 drums per day as we manufacture now. We are reducing pollution into our environment, and the export market as well is responding overwhelmingly. We sent our samples to Zambia, and the initial order was for 100 drums. They wanted to see if we can meet their capacity. We had a predicament that we could not meet the supply of those 100 drums because of financial issues. During the Eagle's Nest program, we've managed to have a financier, that is NMB, to finance each and every order that we have. So to grow our capacity, they've believed in our project that it can grow even into exports and even international markets. So now we've got the market, and we've got also CAJP. They've invited us. We'll share the invitations with you as well for the partnership with the South African company. They've got the distributorship of Southern Africa, which include the distributor to Puma, to BP and other companies. So they have the idea that if we can manufacture these products for them, and they distribute, it will be a very good idea for them as well. And since we are the second country in Africa to have this technology, and we have it in a more simpler and cheaper way, they want to adopt the project. We believe this project can boost our national coffers for foreign currency income, and boost even the value chains in Zimbabwe. You find that we are manufacturing from the vegetables up to these products. So even farmers from the rural areas can still benefit from this project. Socially, we have employed youth around here in Budiri Road. This is my backyard where I grew up from, and we have got at least four people employed through this project right now.
Thank you for that great presentation.
Thank you.
Great. Could you tell me a little bit more about your SAZ certification and what the discussion point is and how far you've gotten with that? Could you shed a bit more light on that?
Sorry, can you come again?
Your Standards Association of Zimbabwe, the certification that you spoke of in your presentation, could you please shed more light on what stage you're at with them?
Okay, here in Zimbabwe, Standards Association of Zimbabwe, we are done with that process. We took our oils to SAZ, and they tested against the international standards, and they were satisfied with the quality of the oil. So here in Zimbabwe, for Standards Association, pertaining the quality of the oil and the properties and everything that pertains to operations of the oil, they've certified it, and we have got the certifications from the Standards Association of Zimbabwe.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on that. My next question to you is, you're welcome. What are the raw materials that you use for making your oils?
Basically, we use ester-based, which these are vegetable-based oils, and also we use waste oils. Let's say let me give you examples of the oils, of the raw materials that we use. We use soybean, castor oil, your rapeseed, your sunflower, and cotton seed. So what we do, we take the waste from the soybean. After the processing of the soybean, we take the waste. That's the waste that we use to manufacture the transformer oil.
Colin, I want to know more about your supply chain, you know, where you source your beans, your sunflower seeds, etc. How consistent is that supply chain?
The supply chain, okay, let me give you the recent one that we have right now. We got this a local organization that is helping small-scale border farmers here in Zimbabwe that has approached us after we got into Eagle's Nest program. So what they are doing now, they are into outgrower program, which they finance the production of either soybean, cotton seed, or not cotton seed, but sunflower seed, and even your peanut seed. So right now, this organization is outsourcing the product for us, and then we have got the machines which are coming from South Africa, where we are going to press the oil on our own, and then we start to manufacture the transformer oil and other lubricants. Of late, we've been having these oils from other producers, which we could buy the waste oil from the likes of Surface Weoma, NMP, and Can Grow. But now we are growing vertically to start to do those things on our own.
The oil industry is very competitive and very cutthroat. What are you prepared to do to fend off the competition?
Yes. Okay, actually, yes, the oil industry is very competitive, but our cut point is that we are offering a solution that has been causing problems in the oil industry, like the fossil oils. Most countries and even organizations, they're getting away from using fossil oils to green oils. We will push more and be the market leader so that we keep on be on the front end. Embracing also that the world is moving towards green energy. We should be having a greater chance even in the foreseeable future.
Wow, you know, Colin, I am very proud to have known you when you began, and I'm very confident if you apply yourself and you actually are as focused as you are, we can be potentially talking to a Zimbabwean multi-millionaire in a couple of years to come.
Absolutely.
Because your solution is not only for Zimbabwe or Africa, it's an international solution. And trust you me, going green is the way to go. So I commend you so much on what you've done so far. Please keep your foot flat on the pedal. Don't lose your enthusiasm. You know, just don't look for local business. Really look all over the world, because we've heard of so many people who've gone to so many parts of the world and have been embraced, and they're doing great. But with you, we want you to stay here and actually grow and become a solution for Africa and the world at large. So for me, it's a yes. And I say, put your foot flat on the pedal and let's keep it going.
Colin, I'm going to give you a yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you a yes.
Thank
but
you.
I have a simple request. You are the technician.
Yes.
Stay in the lab, stay formulating, perfect the product, but find an entrepreneur that is going to be running and doing the business development.
Yeah, I actually think he is an entrepreneur, as much as you may think. He answered every single question to point and detail. And I'm out of all the people I've met, this is the most real answered questions. He's got his figures, he's got his data. So I like his approach, and I can tell you if he keeps this up, we were potentially talking to somebody who in a couple of years may have a lot more zeros in his bank account.
We didn't have to probe too much out of him.
Exactly.
He was prepared, he knew his stuff. And for me, it was just so clear. He checked so much so quickly. So apologies that I didn't wait for our conclusion.
No.
Well, it was easy to see, right, that he was on point.
Definitely.
Hi, my name is Junior Bakasa, and I'm the founder and managing director of OV Products, a detergent manufacturing startup based in Aspindale Park, Aspindale. At OV Products, our passion is to serve our community. We are manufacturing detergents that include hand wash, sanitizers, bleach, hard surface cleaner, your scoring powder, and dishwashing liquid. What we are doing here at OV Products is tackling the issues that we find in our community. Our main issue that we're looking at is that of hygiene. We want to make sure that our community is served properly, and we also want to cut out the middlemen in serving our community. We want to do this by empowering the women within our communities, and these women will come through and take products from us and take them to the market. And this will enable them to put food on their table for their children, and also make sure that the community is served through our low-cost products. Despite the fact that we do not have electricity in Aspindale, this has not affected us in any way. If anything, we have tried to forge forward in ensuring that we manufacture as much as we can. We have started using battery-operated machines, and we also manually manufacture our products. And overnight, we can do as much as 2,500 liters a night in order to make sure that we can deliver our products to the market. At OV Products, we are biased towards serving the community. Therefore, our distribution channel is more leaned towards that. But we're also going the extra mile and servicing retail supermarkets and also corporates. In terms of exporting, we believe that we can be able to replicate our business model in other countries, because what we want to focus on in serving the community and empowering the mothers and the women and the youth in our different communities. And so if this will work in Zimbabwe, we believe even in other countries we can be able to serve. To other entrepreneurs out there, I believe that the sky is not even the limit. You also can do this. As long as you have personal initiative, you can be whatever you want to become. No matter how small your business may be, but if you believe that you can, you surely can achieve. It all takes hard work, a dedicated team, and a passion to see change within your community.
Hi, Junior, how are you?
Hi, George, how are you? I'm great.
Great. Junior, how long has your business been running?
On and off really, but since 2017 August.
Okay. And since 2017 August, have you seen your business grow?
It has indeed grown.
Okay. Give me some of the figures since you started operating, like annual revenue.
Well, actually, we are still doing right now is we're sitting here, we're doing our financials to just get into to just really understand that. But because we've been on and off, we haven't really started doing our financials in a way that I can be able to interpret in a way. Yeah.
So how do you know your business is growing if you don't know the financials? For instance, 2017 we sold X amount, 2018 we did this. I think in business it's very important to know your figures, because that gives you an indication of whether you're growing or not, or even if it's on and off.
No, that is so true. That is so true. I think that is actually a mistake on my part. I think the problem is that we also concentrate on there's another line of business that we do. So we've been more biased towards that at the moment. But we are working on that. But what we can tell in terms of knowing that our business is growing is that even in terms of our product lines have increased. But again, I'll take full responsibility for that. We have not really gone into our financials to see in terms of finances how well our business is growing.
How then can you tell that your business is growing when you don't know how much you're putting in and getting out?
I'm disappointed, to be honest. I do believe your business has a lot of potential. I still do believe that there's a lot of potential. You have the energy, you have the acumen, but you don't have the time. Do you get what I'm saying? Right?
No, I totally.
Yeah, you're not focusing on the right thing at the right time. So take care of that. Take care of that particular area of your business. Otherwise, great presentation, great product. COVID creates an opportunity. Yeah, good. But when COVID subsides, you're now left with your core business, which you've neglected.
Yeah.
So give that some thought.
I can totally identify with what you're saying, and that is exactly what has been happening. So yeah, I hear you.
What's your conclusion, Wisdom?
I hear you.
Junior, I'm going to give you a yes for one reason. And I'll say yes because this is a seasonal decision because of what's happening right now. But the actual core business I believe in. So it's on that condition that you go back and you focus, you do your financials properly, you know where the business is and where it's going. You know, the product is great, it has market acceptance, work on distribution, merchandising, and get it out there.
I'm going to give you a yes on condition that the next time we see you, there's going to be a lot more competition because all entrepreneurs here know what they're doing. They're serious about, you know, all these questions we're answering, and they're not, you know, answering wishy-washy. They know their business. Your business is, look at you, you've got a whole product line already, but you're only, you know, you're being diverted to focus on other things. So I would give you a yes. If you don't pull your socks up going on to the next round, you're going to be very disappointed. So a yes from me.
Thank you, George. Thank you.
Junior, my concerns. I feel you are growing too quickly. You're trying to sprint before you've actually figured out how to put one foot in front of the other. And the problem with that is you're going to trip. And my greatest worry is when you trip, are you going to be able to get up in the same position you were in if you had just taken a step back
Baby steps.
and slowed down? It's not necessary to want to be in every product line. Perfect what you have, perfect what you're known for. And then look at the growth that you're making with just that part of the business first. Then look at the others. There's no problem in you even removing some of them right now and perfecting 2 or even 1. Okay? So once again, your presentation is what has saved you. Our one-on-one right now has left a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
We all have this really bad taste in our mouths afterwards where we're just saying, the presentation
Sorry.
is what has saved you at this moment in time. But going forward, please take into cognizance everything that has been said in you being able to improve your business practices and making sure if you don't know the numbers, that's fine. But get someone who does and let them summarize it for you so that when you come before a panel like us, you know your business enough for us to be confident enough that you'll be able to forge through for the rest of the program.
Hello, my name is Roombi and I own Fully Enriched. Affordable and healthy weight management solutions for African women is a challenge that we are faced with in this present day and age. We found it fit for us to provide them with a wide array of packages, meal plans, as well as products to ensure that our African women are able to lose weight in a healthy and an affordable way. We empower single mothers through the magazine posts and articles that we give them, where we teach them about meal planning for themselves as well as their families at large. We also are currently working with adolescents, where we are teaching them how to accept their body image, love themselves as they are, and eat in a healthy way, as well as the African woman in general, as we have our weekly blog posts that we do on Facebook, as well as other social media posts, where we teach people about the health benefits of our local and African traditional foods. We are currently working on a mobile application for the African woman, where she'll be able to access everything that she needs for healthy weight management at the click of a finger. We have called this platform Clinic Bo Manji, which is a great facility for a woman to be able to associate and to also learn from the nutritionists, doctors, healthcare professionals, as well as a health coach. We are also ensuring that she knows how many calories she will be eating from the African meals that she will be taking. This is one of our initiatives. In relation to research, it's very important that we give our African women the very best when it comes to weight management. We are doing this through research and development. We have partnered with Score Nutri, which is based in Zambia, and this team is going to be spearheading and making sure that we come up with products that are tailor-made and specific for the African woman. All of this will be happening within some time of 2021. For all the entrepreneurs out there, this is a tip for you. Focus on the bigger picture. As Fully Enriched, we believe in synergy. We believe in working together from all the different healthcare professionals to ensure that African women are able to have a healthier and happier weight management journey. Together, we go far. One woman, one family, and one community at a time.
How are you, Roombi?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, thank you. Roombi, could you please just give us a brief rundown of key milestones that you think you have managed to achieve since our last meeting on Eagle's Nest?
All right, thank you. So one of the key milestones that I've managed to achieve is I've managed to create the Clinic Ball Manager, which is an application that we're currently working on right now. So we have 150 participants who are going to be working with us for that particular platform, and we're going to be using them as the prototype to see in terms of if a mobile application would actually work well for the women to be using them along their weight loss journey, one. And then two, we've also done some partnerships with an Australian company. There's an Australian online store. His name is Omar, and he's interested in our weight loss and services and products. So he wants to actually put them on the Australian market. So we're currently working on seeing how we'll be able to actually work together. We should be having a meeting next week just to finalize how we're going to be working together with them. And then another milestone is we've also increased the products that we have. So initially we only had 2, but now we've moved on to 3 products that we have. We've got 1 for fat loss now, and we've also managed to create a catchy name for our tea products. So instead of just saying a weight loss tea, we've made it into a slimming herbal mix, because we learned that we can't call it a tea because we're not putting any tea leaves into the products themselves. And another milestone that we've also done is we're working on a website so that people will be able to actually access the products and the services on an online application. I think those are some of them for now.
Okay, could you also share your streams of revenue in terms of dollars on the product ranges that you have right now?
Okay, so in relation to the products that we have right now, if it's the nutrition consultation, we tend to charge about $35 per session. And then if it's coaching, it ranges between $150 to $200 per month or for 30 days. And then with our weight loss and our slimming herbal mix and our master cleanse, we're charging them at $10. So in relation to the stream that we generally have almost $1,000 a month, which comes in.
My feedback is that, from our initial presentation, the one that we did the last time, I was really impressed with your passion, your clarity of vision, your clarity of purpose. You are so sure about what you wanted to do. Fast forward this year, you've taken sort of a new direction. You've got a new product. You're no longer presenting the product that you presented to us the last time. There are pros and cons to that. The pro is that you managed to collaborate with other contestants and you're able to develop a new product. The con is that I feel like you're still in the developmental stages of your business, right? Where you're trying to find your feet and find the right product to put out on the market. Broader research is important, but for me today, I'd have to give you a no.
For me, as you know, Eagle's Nest is a program targeting participants from Zimbabwe who will be able to meet export standards with products that are proudly Zimbabwean. Now, unfortunately, you did not speak enough about the online consultations and everything else that you presented to us in the first round. And I think we somehow lost focus on that and went towards more on the slimming herbal mix, which unfortunately for me is still far too early stage for us to even consider in terms of being able to move you forward. What I would advise is probably to get back to the drawing board and focus more on selling the online consultations, develop the app that you're speaking of, because that definitely is a product which you can push for African women who are in other countries where they don't have access to the typical diet that they're used to from their home countries and the likes. So I encourage you to really refine that side of your business whilst still doing the research and the clinical trials on your slimming herbal mix. But I wish you the best and I hope to see you in future. Speaking more about the online consultations and the apps being the export good that you are pursuing. But all the best to you. For today, from me, it's a no.
All right, Roombi, unfortunately, you do not make it to go to the next round. But like all the judges said, we wish you all the best. And that doesn't mean you need to give up on your business and your dream.